What's up, Aries? Happy season. Happy new moon we just had in your sign, and most importantly, happy birthday. We're in a different space today, but as you can see, we have set the space. We're vibing in here. I normally come up with a title after the reading, but for you guys, I got the download beforehand for the title, which is Through the Magnifying Glass. I'm actually in the space where I saw the actual magnifying glass that inspired me to name this one that. Um, so as far as that, I feel like you guys are seeing yourselves a lot more clearly. Your third eye chakra is being illuminated right now. So Venus moves into your solar 12th house today until May 2nd. And that's going to have you processing and digesting recent events. So through doing that, that's going to have you shedding attitudes that are no longer serving you. And it's going to be like reality checks, as far as like seeing things more clearly, because I feel like a need for maturity is emerging, and once you see what areas you need maturing in and you release past mindsets or attitudes towards things, you're gonna be feeling a lot lighter. And then we also have Jupiter in Pisces, which is in the same area of your solar house as Venus. So with those two combining, that's going to have you soul searching at this time. I got a lot of Two of Wands energy, so future planning, progress, decisions, discovery. Also Two of Cups, in the sense of partnership. I feel like your relationships at this time are mutually beneficial, like Six of Pentacles type energy too. And then I also got some animal spirit guides for you guys. So we have the parrot, which is clever, resourceful, brings fresh new perspectives, and considers working with alternatives, or more so to start, consider working with alternatives. Also, this could signify you working with color, just like in your day-to-day more, or a suggestion to do so, like in terms of like the color that you're wearing, or I don't know, the color of the cup you're drinking out of. Just like working with color more, in terms of like meditating with those colors, color theory. Also, I got, once you're, also consider your limits and pace yourselves. With it being your season, all this fire energy is firing you up, but you really need to make sure you're not overdoing it or overexhausting yourself, because it can be really easy for you to do at this time. But I also got another animal for you guys, which is the rabbit, which is a sign of good luck. It can also stand for sensitivity, gentleness, new beginnings, and fertility. On that note, please take precautions if you are not planning to have children at this time. And one more thing. So the whole time I was preparing for your reading, I kept seeing the number 20 everywhere. And there was like a $20 bill in front of me, and then like on the clock, and then like somewhere else, lots of 20s kept coming up. And I was like, okay. And also with the Two of Wands and Two of Cups energy, when I wrote it down, I wrote like 2-0 with the little apostrophe, O Wands, 2-0 Cups. So like there's two more 20s, and I was like, got it, 20 energy. So I looked it up, and the first thing I wrote down that I felt like resonated with you guys is infinite potential with relationships and diplomacy. So going back to that, your relationships are mutually beneficial. And I feel like you're more so working with like teamwork, collaboration, and it's benefiting both parties. But also, so I kept reading more about 20, and I kept wanting to write down so much, and I was like, wait, let me get the main points. And the problem was I could fill so many pages with what I feel like 20 energy like represents and resonates for you guys right now. Or you could have the life path number 20. It could be like a prominent degree number, like in your birth chart. There could be like a significance to 20 for you personally. but I really want to encourage you to go type in your search bar 20 numerology, maybe go through a few links, and read through and take what resonates, because I feel like you're really going to benefit from checking that out. So that's all we have for astrology and intuitive messages. So we will move on to the reading. Start with the Morgan Greer. I've already cleared space and shuffled my decks. So, but after I shuffle, we start with the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So how I like to do my readings is intuitively. I will also let you know the significance of the card if it applies. Or I'll let you know whether or not I feel like it resonates. I just dropped a lot of things on the ground. Maybe some of you drop a lot of things on the ground. I have an Aries friend that does, so yeah. So we start off with the Star, which is like hope, faith, spirituality, renewal, watery energy. It also has a red cardinal on it, which I've been seeing a lot of those. I also just got the Moon and the Four of Swords. So going back to that pacing yourself and knowing your limits, I feel like that's just a reminder not to make sure you're giving yourself enough time for rest and renewal, especially with that moon energy as well. We rest and renew ourselves under the moon. Could also be bringing up the energy from the new moon. Let's see. We have Temperance at the bottom of the deck. So like being patient with yourself, not overworking yourself. It's too many cards. They'll come out again if they want. Queen of Swords. Very nice. So she's air energy. She represents independence, unbiased judgment, clear boundaries, and direct communication. So I feel like that tying back into your relationships being mutually beneficial. I feel like that's because you have clear boundaries and you're being direct with how you speak to people. And I brought up before how I was feeling that Six of Pentacles energy with that. So I really love that that's the bottom of the deck for it. But yeah, so I feel like you definitely want to continue nurturing the relationships that you're engaging in right now, because of this Aries energy is during the season we're being shown, like I was saying, the things that we want to stop putting energy towards, like our attitudes and mindsets, and maturing. So I feel like you're maturing in your relationships as well. So we have the Eight of Wands. So sometimes that's like fast-paced movement. So as far as those relationships, they may be moving quickly. Let's see what else it represents. Action, alignment, yeah, fast-paced change, movement. Could be a change in your financial sector, or how you make your income. Or it could be a raise, a promotion. I also got Four of Cups. So that's two fours were pulled, with the Four of Swords as well. And Four of Cups, to me, sometimes, so with the, you can see the hand coming in out of the clouds. So this dude already has 3 cups. And to me that represents gifts. And then we have a third one coming in from the divine. So I feel like you already have stability in 3 sectors of your life, and you're about to be gaining stronger stability and a fourth one through the help of your guides. And then we have the Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck again. And through your relationships with others, that's also going to help propel you forward with this fast-paced action. So we have the Seven of Wands, which is perseverance and protection. It's also the I'm not really seeing it as challenge and competition. I'm more so seeing it as the perseverance and protection. Like, you're persevering at this time and you're being protected along because you're persevering. Like, you're putting in the work. And then we have King of Swords energy. So that's mental clarity, intellectual power, authority, truth. So like I was talking about with your third eye chakra being illuminated and the magnifying glass, you're seeing more clearly. So you're more cognitively inept. Is that the right term? Yeah, I think so. Inept. Like, I think that's the right word. I'm gonna look real silly if it's not, but let's say it is. I'm gonna look it up after this. Ooh, it's too many cards. No, I won't take all of them. Maybe I'm supposed to. It was 4. I'm gonna put them back. I feel like these cards can resonate with your reading, but I'm going to put them back. And if they come out again, it was meant to be. So that's what we're going to do. Go with me on this. They were all good cards. Well, yeah. They were all good cards. King of Pentacles. Yeah, so like I was talking about with the your relationships really benefiting you at this time, or you might be getting like a raise or a promotion. I feel like your trajectory in terms of your pentacles, you can see it going up, and I feel like it's giving you a lot more self-confidence at this time. Yay, finally came out. Yeah, so the relationships you have benefiting you. Also, the Tower card came out. So I think the Tower card is referring back to like those that like need for maturity emerging. Could have been like a personal Tower moment for you. You wanting to strive for more pentacles, to strive to be more stable in different sectors of your life. So I feel like that's what that is referring to. Then we have the Devil card. Could be referring to addictions. I feel like it's addictions of like thinking patterns, and like maybe negative ones. And like we were talking about with Venus being in your 12th solar house, that's giving you realizations to shed those old attitudes towards things that really weren't benefiting you if you're like thinking pessimistically all the time. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So we have 2 court cards coming out. There could be someone special in your life. It's also stable and independent. I might be giving y'all the longest reading, but I really feel like we're not done. Also, it's your season, so I don't really feel bad. Sorry, everyone else. So we have the 2 of Pentacles. So that's like weighing options, decisions. Can can also represent multiple priorities, time management, prioritization, and adaptability. I feel like you're doing a good job of adapting. I feel like you might be presented with things that like you haven't done before. Like what you're putting your energy towards might be new things, learning new things, implementing new things. But I feel like you're adapting really well. Then we have the World. So like a cycle's being completed, and I feel like it's referring to like a cycle of like your old ways of thinking and what you would put your energy towards, like less so of maybe the addictions or the negative thoughts or behaviors. I feel like you're really maturing at this time. Yeah, so with the World and the Ten of Swords at the end of the deck, that's definitely completing a cycle of, you know, self-imposed restriction. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles. It's a lovely note to end on. Nice. All right, so we are going to clarify these cards. Get comfortable. If this video is like too long for you, there's like a little function in the settings you can hit, and you can speed it up to like ×2. So I'll be talking super fast, but you still get the message. That might be helpful for someone who's like, damn, we're gonna be here all day. Don't worry, you won't. All right, so we're gonna clarify these cards with the Lenormand deck. So after I shuffled, this was at the bottom of the deck, the magical key, that dragon energy, 33, and the sun symbol. I don't think I brought it up when I was going over the intuitive messages, but I did get sun energy. And as far as like when you shed the attitudes that aren't working for you, feeling lighter, and so you're gonna have more of a focus on like that warmth and like sun energy, positivity, success, vitality. I feel like you're also probably spending a lot of time out in the sun right now, or if you're not, this is a suggestion to make sure you get that vitamin D. It's great for your skin, but also like sunlight is like soaking in the abundance of the universe. So you do that every day, and you're going to see the blessings of doing so. So let's clarify the Star card. So like I was saying, that's like hope, spirituality, faith. And that's being clarified by the dog, which has the number 18 and 11 on it. That may be like a significance to like an address for you. The numbers 18 and 11. If you're feeling drawn to like look up the numerology for that, I would definitely check that out too. But with the dog, that represents stands for friendship, someone you can rely on. So I feel like your friends are also maybe helping you like come to these new like realizations as well, or at least they're like supporting you. And I feel like you guys are like able to like, you have people to talk to like bounce your ideas off of. But yeah, like we were talking about, your relationships being mutually beneficial. So I feel like you have loyal friends who love and support you, and they're really going to be helpful at this time. And then to clarify the Moon card, or should we do, so here's what I'm going to do instead. New method, impromptu. So we're going to clarify the Star and the Dog with my handy dandy handmade deck, rather than doing all that and going back, all that cyclical nonsense. This should be easier. Cool. So we have Jupiter coming up. So that's just pointing out with Jupiter being in Pisces. So that's bringing us unexpected surprises, but they're pleasant surprises. They're going to be good. So that could be like the pleasant surprise could be like the raise or the promotion. Let's see what else. 1 second, I need water. Okay, so this was at the bottom of the deck, but it decided to come out. It's Scribe. So something to do with writing. You could be a writer. Or maybe like something along like the same industry of production, producing something. So you might be interested in like directing, writing, producing, could be like an illustrator, or that could just be like a dream of yours that you haven't maybe invested in, and you are having the realization that you want to put more investment in, like really explore your passion, what your desires, which is great. Okay, sufficiently hydrated. So let's get one more on that. Just the beginning. So yeah, this is just the beginning of some really great times. Some really great times for you to grow and mature, but I feel like you've been envisioning this like better version of yourself, and you might have been feeling held back, but I feel like now with it being your season, you're feeling the energy like surging within you to step into it, and you're being supported because of all this fire energy. So now we'll clarify the moon. So we have the ship card, which is the number 3 and the number 11 on it. So let's add 11 again. 11, one's like new beginning, especially 111. You might be seeing a lot of ones at this time, but that just represents new beginnings, which is what you're going through right now. Just the beginning. We just pulled that. So let's see what the ship means on the moon. So the moon, actually, let's talk about that first. So the moon represents illusion, fear, anxiety, subconscious, and intuition. I think it's more so pointing out the subconscious and intuition, because you're having these realizations about what you want to be putting your energy towards. And the ship signifies a long journey will take place. This card can also indicate wealth due to inheritance or thriving business. So I'm kind of getting, it could be either or both for you guys, especially because you're talking about some of you could be getting promotions or raises. And I feel like because you have a mutually beneficial relationship, if it's in business, that business is thriving, and you definitely see the potential of how much you can benefit from continuing to put work into that. And then as far as a journey taking place, I think it's just more so a journey of you and your evolution and your growth. We also have a rest and renewal at the bottom, because after the moon card is the 4 of Swords. So just a reminder that make sure you're getting rest under the moon, renewal. You guys might be kind of like overworking, like even like just like resting your mind during the day. Try not to overthink too much. If you can like listen to like music, podcasts, something to like take your head out of your thoughts during the day so you're not just like overdoing it with all this fire energy. So let's clarify the moon with the ship. So we have a Leo card coming out. So as far as like those friends and the support that you could have some prominent Leos in your life that are benefiting you. And then we also have the Ladybug, which is a sign of luck. It's also a sign of love. If you see a unspotted ladybug, it's supposed to mean you're gonna, I read it was supposed to mean you're gonna run into a new romance, whatever, I don't know. Anyways, or you might be in one right now. See what else we can get. Maybe it's also like just talking about love in a sense of like self-love, and going back to that rest and renewal and making sure you're giving yourself enough time to self-care, you know. You need to like clean your space so that it's like less chaotic. And we're also getting the Neptune card. I'm not sure where Neptune is right now, but maybe it might be significant, your placement of where Neptune was in your birth chart. So I'd suggest looking that up and seeing the significance of what that placement means for you. That could help you along this transition and change. So we'll clarify the Four of Swords. So we have the Anchor. But as you can see, he's not attached to it. He's broken free from the chains. That has the number 35 and 6 on it. That's a 6, right? Yeah, it's a 6. Okay. 356 days in a year. Is that correct? Golly, I really hope that's right. I think it is. So this might be like, because we have just the beginning to start it off. So this might be like a whole, because like this is just the beginning like of a new year in terms of like zodiac placement. Aries like starts off the zodiac circle. So this might be like a change that's going to be taking place throughout this whole year, of you like breaking the chains of certain things that were holding you back. We'll clarify that. We have fully commit. Fully committing to yourself, and but with that coming out on the Four of Swords card, yes, committing to your goals and your desires, but also committing to giving yourself enough self-love. But yes, giving yourself self-love is going after your desires, yes, but you gotta rest. Let's pull out 2 more for that. Cool. Ascended Masters could be working with those at this time, or they could be helping you, like guiding you along this transitionary year for you. And we also have lottery. So you might not be winning the actual lottery, or you could. Never doubt that. You know, could be a winner. But I'm not telling you to go buy a lottery card at all. But whatever. Do you, boo-boo. It could be a lottery in the sense of the changes you're making. It's going to bring you so much of what you've been desiring. So winning it in that sense. Let's clarify the Queen of Swords. So she is independent, unbiased judgment, clear boundaries. So within your relationships, you having clear boundaries. I also saw the heart card on the bottom of the deck. Has the lovers on it. With the moon. So that has the number 32 and the Cancer symbol on it. It's a little shepherd with his sheep. Let's see what that represents. This denotes that you can count on success, acknowledgement, and promotion. Yeah, we were talking about you could be getting a promotion or a raise. This also stands for intuition, psychic powers, and the soul. So remember, I was talking about how Venus and Jupiter being in the in harmony in that part of your solar house. That's gonna be bringing you to a place of needing to soul search. We will clarify that. Wowzers! That was a lot. Okay. Uranus. I didn't want to laugh like that. I feel like someone else out there is like laugh like that. I promise I'm not that childish. It says think bigger. Okay, now I am being childish and giggling. Bigger Uranus. I don't know. Something about big butts. And runic divination. If you work with runes, if you don't, maybe you're being guided to maybe look into them. See what they're all about. Or some of you may already work with runes. In that case, get your rune stones out. Check some out. I don't know how you do your runes. I have little stones. Oh, and we're on the next card. So we have the 8 of Wands, which is fast-paced change, transition, movement. So we'll clarify that. Take the one that fell out by itself. No. I'm putting it back because it didn't feel like it fit, but also because like a bunch fell out together. It'll come out if it's meant to. Maybe I just need to be more gentle with my shuffling. I'm a bit aggressive. So we have the bear. So what originally came out was the fox, and I will go ahead and tell you what that means, because it might resonate for some of you. But with the bear, it has this cute little beetle down here on it, and it also has the number 15 and 1. So there he is, the cute little beetle. So the bear represents 15. Okay. It's a card of luck. It stands for power, strength, possession, and wealth. It can also symbolize a powerful, positive, older person. So I feel like you guys might have like really great mentors at this time that are helping propel you more towards your desires for like the desired future that you want to have. You could have like really great supporting people at this time. So with the Fox card, so the reason I feel like it didn't apply is because it's warning against falseness, but all over your reading is that your relationships are mutually beneficial. You even have the loyalty card, so I'm really not getting that. It may want to point out that there's a clever person who is not so serious about the truth. Yeah, I just like don't really get that. That may be something for like one of you, but I'm just really not getting that. We'll go ahead and clarify with the bear, which is a card of luck. So we have butterflies. So that's a symbol of change, transformation. They go in the cocoon. There was a band, we were watching a bunch of music videos last night. Oh my gosh, what is it called? Wizard, Gizzard, and the Lizard King, something like that. I might have said it wrong, but like there's so much butterfly symbolism and like I think most like all the videos I watched last night. But they have a whole bunch of different like art styles and like yeah, it's really cool. Maybe go check them out. Uh, they got some bops. But as far as the butterfly symbolism, you going through this deep internal change right now, and coming out even better than before. Um, we have palmistry. Something to do with your palms. You probably maybe like you work with your hands. Some of you might be into palmistry. Side note on palmistry, so like when you look at the lines on your hands, they tell you certain things and like but the thing is like you can change your mindset and the lines like can they change with it. You can change the lines on your palm. You can change your course of trajectory. There are people that are on YouTube that you can check out if you're interested in this. If you see something on your palm that's like, oh no, it's not the end of the world. It can change because you can change. We're ever changing beings. So yeah, just that little side note for you. And we also have beautiful skin. So yeah, just going back to talking about skin, maybe in terms of like the self-care too, maybe focusing on your skin more, exfoliation, and then we will clarify the Four of Cups. So I was talking about you having like three places in your life that you feel like are stable, and I feel like you're coming into a fourth avenue that is going to give you newfound stability. Okay. So Four of Cups. We have the Cloud card. Oh wow, and there's clouds on the Four of Cups. So something is unseen as to like what that next you don't yet see what the next thing you're going to find better stability is in yet. Because as you can see, like there's clouds in both of these cards. So we'll clarify that. See angelic support on the bottom. Root chakra. Divine gifts. An illustration. So I was talking about the illustration in those Wizard, Gizzard, and the Lizard King. I really hope I'm saying that right. Videos, but maybe you might want to check those out. And then as far as the so like when I first like was talking about this card, I was talking about how like the divine is bringing in like this fourth cup. And you also pulled the divine gifts card. So I feel like this is going to be a gift for your hard work that you've already put towards these other three like parts in your life. This next one's gonna be a lot easier. It's gonna be, you know, it's a gift, you know, and root chakra, because you've been so grounded and because you've been stable in your other sectors in life, you're gonna be given a gift of newfound stability in something else. And then for the Seven of Wands, which we decided was protection and perseverance. That's why you're being given the gift. Gifts, plural. We'll clarify that. So we have the Snake card, which is protecting the golden egg, which I'm like kind of feeling is your gift, right now. It's being protected right now, and has the sun and the moon right here. And I gotta show you this. Hold on. Okay, and then this is oh, just come. Okay, this is what I'm looking at right now. Sun and the moon. So there's that. Put you back right here. Okay. Let's go ahead and clarify that further. See what we get with these. So we have the crown chakra. So that's right above your third eye chakra is your crown chakra, and then like there's a lot of purple and indigo on this card. So not only could you, yeah, so like in terms of saying things more clearly, reality checks through your third eye. I also feel like you're getting like downloads from your crown chakra as well. We have Green Man and Beloved Lady Master Venus. So Green Man's like a part of Celtic. He's like made of I see him in trees a lot. Okay, he look him up if you're interested in him. He could be a guide for you. You could be spending a lot of time out in nature, or this is just like asking you to do so. And then we also have Beloved Lady Master Venus. She's all about love. So maybe the gift could have something to do with being outside, something to do with your crown chakra, or something to do with love, or all the above. So maybe it's just like giving us little hints, because like it was like with the two clouds, so, like it's the gift, it's being hidden right now, but maybe these are like little hints as to what it could be pertaining to. And then we will clarify the King of Pentacles, which is the Man card. So if you're masculine, or if you resonate more with masculine energy, this could just be saying like, yo, this is you. If you're, listening to this right now, has the what symbol is that? Mars. That's Aries ruled. Has the Mars symbol and the number 28. We will clarify that further. So we have LinkedIn. Could be something about a job on LinkedIn, but sometimes I get like it's just like you being like linked in with others. So in terms of like your relationships being mutually beneficial, you could be like networking with people that are like going to help you propel you in this new direction. We'll get some more. So we have acceptance. She could be accepting something through LinkedIn, or accepting a promotion, a raise, and a new job. And then we also have Ra, which is the Egyptian sun god. This has the number 133 on it and the number 31. If you've been seeing either of those numbers, or if they resonate for you, go check out the numerology and what those numbers like resonate with energy wise. And then we will clarify the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like this is actually like in the middle of your spread, and I feel like this is the main card to represent like most of like your energy of what's going on, is just nurturing these mutually beneficial relationships. We will clarify it. So I got two, but I want to take both. So we have the Lovers, and then we also have the Mice. So with the Lovers, it has the number 24 and 7 on it. And we will read what that means. So the heart stands for love. Oh, it's not the Lovers, it's the heart. Stands for love, the love of life, and kind-heartedness. And then with the Mice, this is something very different, which represents, it has the number 23 and 2 on it. It also has little clovers at the bottom though. I was talking about how you guys are having like good luck. You've gotten a few lucky cards. So yeah, the mice represent loss or... Oh, next to the person card, which it is, there's something nagging a person. So something... So yeah, these like sudden realizations about like a new maturity emerging could be what's nagging you, and wanting to mature, in different areas in your life. And wanting to have more mutually beneficial relationships. And with like me pointing out that there's clovers, I feel like you'll be lucky in that sense. Obviously, yeah, it's lucky to realize like where you want to invest your time and energy, and is this like helping both parties? Is this good for me? Yeah, we'll clarify that. You are so loved and supported. So that coming out on the left card, the people you're interacting with, your relationships, they support you, they love you, they're so we got 3, but we'll take them all. So we have reflection, kind of getting like Scorpio energy off that, or like you're seeing, obviously like people are a mirror to us, so like what you're seeing in others are things like that you want to have, like you're seeing what you want to reflect in yourself, like you're seeing their aspects that you maybe either want to adopt, or you know what you don't want to. And then we also have Earth and Earth Star Chakra. So the Earth Star Chakra is located beneath the root chakra. It's some people say it's like 6 inches below your feet in the earth. Some say further. But for me, like that's just a reminder to like really ground yourself. And with Earth coming out again, like just like a double reminder to like really ground yourself in reality, so that you are having these mutually beneficial relationships and not engaging in like things that are like sucking your energy. And then to clarify the Tower, I just saw the Clover's card. Okay. So we have, I think that's like the Child card, but to me it kind of reminds me of like Fool energy. And it has the number 13, and the number 5 on it. And there's cute little fairies. They've been feeling a lot of fairy energy recently. They're eating little strawberries. Been seeing a lot of strawberries. Maybe look up the symbolism behind strawberries. That might be a significance towards you. Also with the dog, actually been having a lot of people talking about getting little puppies. Please, if you were going to get a dog, do it knowing you're going to be able to take care of it. But I'm not telling you to go get a dog. I'm just saying if you've been thinking about it, could just be like a little, you know, note. Oh, and there's a dude in the tree. So that is totally giving me that green man energy, which you pulled earlier. And that was coming out on like kind of clarifying what this next gift is going to be. So I feel like, yeah, so you go through this Tower moment of realizing where you need to mature, and that's going to give you much more joy and bring so much more fulfillment to your life. So this is a good Tower. We will clarify further on that. Oh, there's way too many. Upwork. So like for me, like with your third eye chakra and your crown chakra, I feel like it's just like pointing out like that upper work in like maybe also in like your mental space. So you could be having like these downloads and realizations about like your way of thinking and how you, what you want to be filling your head with every day. I'm also hearing crisis of consciousness. Could be going through like a... I'm not really getting like, yes, it's shadow work, but I'm not really getting like, some of you could be going through a dark night of the soul, but I feel like it's more focused on, like, I feel like you've already done a lot of the work, in terms of like, like shadow work, and now it's more so like focusing on transmuting energy into a more positive, uplifting, um, way. Also, the TikTok card fell out. I don't know how that relates. Could have something to do with like time. And meant to be the little heart. Okay, so yeah, this tower is meant to be, you're meant to be going through these changes at this time because it's just propelling you towards your desires, and we will clarify the devil. Honestly, like, I'm glad it's here because he's got these horns, ram energy, Aries season. We will clarify him though. There's noise. Hold on. Something's happening upstairs. I'm not sure what. Oh yeah, I think they're doing maintenance. It's fine. Okay, for the devil, please. Okay, nope, too many. Sweet the fish. I'm pretty sure that's a card like representing like money and finances. So in terms of like maybe like with the devil, like addictions, codependency on things, you might be finding like what you spend your money on, you want to be more like conscious about what you're putting, because money is energy, so what you're putting energy into is, you know, matters. So let's clarify that further. Also, we'll read the fish card. It's the number 34, and I think that's the Pisces symbol. No, that's Gemini. Gemini. All right, 34. Oh, y'all saw that, right? Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. All right, 34, the fish. Yeah, this is a classical card for money. Everything to do with finances and money is indicated by this card. It can also stand for a businessman, which you could be this businessman. That is, oh, yeah. Hold on. Pause for production. Everything's going to be A-okay. Okay. So we'll clarify that further as to why that's on the devil. Courageous. Change the world. Change your own, like, world. Could be changing the world. I don't know. I don't know what you do with your time. Could be, like, more, like, conscious also, like, with, like the businesses that you're supporting, like, products and, like, ethical sourcing and ethical, like, work labor type of laws. I can't find the right words, but like you're being more of a conscious buyer, supporting small businesses. Maybe you're buying foods that you know are going to be better for you, not processed foods, getting like fresh vegetables and fresh fruits, organic, supporting farmers when you do, because pesticides that I won't get into it, but pesticides that get sprayed are on, you know, on these crops are killing the farmers. So support your local farmer. Let's go to design decks. So like, to me that relates personally in two ways. I'm working on PowerPoint decks for my like muggle day job. And then in my free time, I make tarot decks. Maybe you're interested, maybe that relates to you somehow. And then we'll clarify the Queen of Pentacles. So remember, we got the King and Queen of Pentacles. So there might be a significant like business relationship in your life, or it could be like a romantic type of relationship where you're both independent and financially stable. Because at the very end we have the Ten of Pentacles. It's too many. So you could be like coming together with that person, or just like not necessarily like combining finances, but just like enjoying the fruit of both being financially independent, and getting to enjoy life together. For the Queen of Pentacles, oh, okay. See, another one was going to come out, so I'm going to put it back because I feel like there's another one, but I flicked the wrong one out. Nope, it did want to come out. So this is the Libra card. It has the number 22 on it, and it's a card of decisions. Having a choice to make. And then also, that's funny, okay, Libra's on the bottom of the deck right here. So weighing options. Let's see. The letters I or G could be significant to you, or something to do with Instagram. Maybe you're watching somebody on Instagram. Don't be creeper. Okay. Oh, snap. Sure, we'll take all three. So we have growth, ever expanding. I feel like this Queen of Pentacles growth is expanding. We have dictionary. She could be like wise with her words. And we also have Melchizedek, which is an ascended master. He works with blue light. This Queen of Pentacles could be working with Melchizedek, the Order of Melchizedek. And you might follow her on Instagram. I don't know. Take what applies to you. And then we have Libra again, and she could have prominent Libra placements. So 2-0. Oh no. Oh no. It's okay, guys. So we were going to clarify the Two of Pentacles, which is weighing options, and we just had that making decisions card come out. So in terms of weighing options, we'll clarify with the Leo Normand. I accidentally pulled one of the smaller ones out. It says share your truth. But we'll get a Leo Normand too. The Sun card has the number 31 and the Leo symbol on it. Weighing options about a Leo, about being out in the sun, about how you spend your time. Make sure you're sharing your truth. So remember we were talking about, oh, what card was it? Give me a second. Pause for production. I don't know. If it comes back to me, I'll let you know. But, oh, the clear boundaries, Queen of Swords. So, like, direct communication and clear boundaries. I feel like it's just reminding you to share your truth. Because you're going to be more happy when you do. So, I guess if you're, like, weighing options about something, the recommendation is to just be truthful. Share how you feel. It's going to turn out positively if you do. Tarot reader. Hey, that's me. clovers. Lucky clovers are back. Oh my gosh, my headphone just went out, so I hope you guys can still hear me okay. I'll talk really loud. Is this good? I have no idea. Sorry if I'm hurting your ears. So this is clovers. It's a lucky card. And we will clarify the world, which represents completion, integration, accomplishment, and travel. So, yeah, so you're going to go through this up level of maturity. So like we said, it was just the beginning. This could take course over this whole next year. But you're going to go through an up leveling, and we will clarify what you're completing is focusing on worry and misery. I'm really glad you are, because there's literally no point to it. I know we're human. I know it's really easy to be worried about a lot of shit. There's plenty of shit to be worried about. But whatever you focus on is what you're drawing more of towards you. So you really want to be keeping your thoughts high vibrational. You want to be focusing on like what's going good in your life, because then you're just going to attract more of that to you. And that's what you want, right? Just more of the good stuff. So let's clarify that. So we have the B. Yeah, you just want the sweet stuff. Focus on the sweet stuff, the stuff that tastes delicious, and manifest more of that into your life. Oh my flip. I don't even know what that means. I said, oh my flop. I don't know if you heard me. I don't know what that means. Scorpio, feminine energy. So, Scorpio also represents feminine energy. I did do a reading for Scorpio last night. I posted. If you have Scorpio in your chart, go check it out. It was actually focused more on masculine energy, so this could be kind of a hand-in-hand type of reading. But also, like, in terms of, like, where you're focusing your energy, could be suggesting you focus more, like, on feminine energy traits. Because, like, with it being Aries season, there's a lot of focus on masculine energy. But with you, like, going in and, like, your crown chakra and third eye chakra, like, you going in and working with those more, they're more related with the feminine energy. So, yeah, focusing and working with that more, and integrating it, because you want to have a balance of masculine and feminine energy within you. And once you get into that balance and alignment, which I'm seeing with these poles in our last card, which is the Ten of Pentacles, which we will clarify. Oh my golly gee. We'll take both. So you got the clovers again. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Everything is saying lots of luck. So yeah, maybe just in terms of like what you're focusing on, just focus on like telling yourself you're lucky. You just like keep telling yourself you're lucky, and then like you start to notice like, oh snap, that was pretty lucky. And you're like, oh snap, so was that. And then what do you know? You're a master manifester. All right. And then we also got, oh my gosh, we got 3 cards, but I want to take them all. So we also got the Writer. So I feel like this is you getting fired up, ready to step into this new chapter. And then we also have the Home card in terms we were talking about stability. So like, yeah, because with the 4 of Cups, we were talking about like your 3, you're finding like stability in 3 things right now, and like you're gonna get a blessing in another one. So I kind of feel like in terms of like being more lucky, you're finding more stability in your mental like capacity to stay positive, and you're finding more stability in like your home life, where you find comfort. And then with number 1, let's read the Rider. This brings good news. This card also expresses that something is set in motion. Yeah, you're set in motion. This season's just gonna like push you to become the person that you've been desiring to become. It's gonna give you like realizations that are blessings to put you in the direction you're supposed to be going. We'll clarify those 3 really quick. So you're protected. So you're being protected. Your blessings are being protected. As long as you know, make sure you're staying positive. I really want to emphasize that. Please don't get sucked into, like, don't ignore like any like negative feelings that you have that come up. Obviously, like, but also like really try to stay positive, because I feel like right now like there's so much like blessings just like in those astronomical placements that are being brought in, and the more you stay positive, the more rewards you're going to reap from that. I also got throat chakra on the bottom of the deck, so like going back to sharing your truth, being clear with your boundaries, direct communication. It's really gonna just like keep those relationships that you're already nurturing in a good place. Yeah, we can take all 3 of those. Paul the Venetian is an ascended master. It also says share, so going back to share your truth. And it also has a little heart on it. But he is an ascended master that like helps heal the heart. So you could be healing your heart at this time, or like with you sharing your truth, it's helping you heal your heart. And we also have the solar plexus chakra. We'll be doing a meditation with that. But I feel like also that's like telling you to trust your gut instincts on things. And then we also have new car. You might have recently got a new car, or you might be riding in a car you haven't ridden in before. Or there could be a new car in your future. And we also have gifts at the bottom of the deck. So just a little reminder that stay positive. You have good things coming in. You are also like doing an amazing job working on what you've already like set. And it's already set in motion. This is going to be a really great transformative time for you. And yeah, that's all I have for you, Aries. Happy season. Happy birthday again. Peace out.